Okay, well, welcome to Shark Pond. Excited to have you here. My name's Ben Davidson, a member of the Pocatello Rotary Club and your host for today. We're excited for the Nampa Rotary Club to be our sponsors, and so they have nominated several of their members to be our sharks or our friendly judges. And we will be hearing from Jane and also from Nizala today. You'll be able to pitch your businesses and also then answer some questions from the club.
I'm Marie Baker. I'm in the Nampa Rotary Club, and I'm a small business consultant here in the United States. Welcome.
And who would you like to call on to introduce themselves next?
Jennifer, you're next.
Good afternoon and good evening. My name is Jennifer DeRoyne. Professionally, I am an EOS implementer. EOS stands for the Entrepreneurial Operating System. It's a methodology and a way to run your organization.
My name is Kenton Lee. I started a nonprofit organization that works in Kenya and around the world.
What I'd like to do now is I will briefly introduce Makano's business, and then we will be able to ask any questions. So Nzima is the owner of a sign business. So that's his picture there, and he makes Makano signs in Malawi. He has 45 active customers and works with many others, and he is looking to purchase some equipment so he can print some more signs and expand his business. So he's been in business for a little over a year, but he has much longer experience doing this work. And as you can see, his net income varies from 30% to 55%. And he's got some pictures in here of the different types of signs that he does and wraps for cars. This is one of the machines that he wants to buy some print heads for. He's got his income statement here that you've had a chance to look at, and you can see that he's very detailed there and has some pretty conservative growth numbers. So it looks very realistic. And he's got cash flow. To Nizala to tell us about yourself and your business, and then we'll ask you a few questions.
Thank you. My name is Nizala Korio, from Malawi. I'm married. I've been married for a year, and I do car branding. I do make signposts, and I do print stickers. So basically, I learned this after my mission. Actually, I went back to school, and after getting my diploma, I was employed by one of the big printing companies in Malawi, which is called Capital Printing. It's in Lilongwe, the capital city. So I worked with this company for about 8 months. And so that's where I got my experience and get to know everything about printing and signage and car branding.
Quick question is this: you bought the machine used and you want to buy a print head and some other things to make it work. How long do you know how long that print head will last, and the other things that you're going to plan to buy, and what strategy do you have for buying another one, as you build this business, because it'll be working all the time, I would imagine.
Yeah. So one print head, it takes about 2 years to in order to replace it.
Okay.
But that depends on how much you are using it. But with the way I use the way I do my printings, that would take about a year and a half. So that's a year and 6 months. That means I will have to plan and replace the print head. So,
Okay. Yes. Okay. And that will do the wraps for the vehicles.
Yes, the wrap for the vehicles. I'll be able to print the banners and the stickers for different products. Yeah.
I had one equipment on the machinery, and then I wanted to ask an additional. So Marie had talked about the life cycle of the print head. I also had some curiosity. You purchased it used, I believe, about a year ago. And if you installed this new print head and the machine had mechanical issues, do you have the skills to be able to address those, or is there services in your area to be able to serve, repair, and maintain that machine?
Yeah. So you know, when I got it, I also purchased some of the parts that might be needed that are not locally found. So I have those ones already in store, and on top of that, I also have experience in repairing you know, most of the things about these machines. So and if I get the print head, I don't need anyone to come and install it. I'll do it myself because I have the experience here.
Okay, I had curiosity on your experience with the machine, so thank you for that. What do you think is the biggest risk for your business?
So the first risk is you know, okay, so these machines are kind of new here in Malawi. They are not common. So the risk is that if you don't know much about these things, you know, you just have a lot of breakdowns, you know, here and there. So that's one of the risk. And I have experience in that because I was trained how to maintain these machines, and I have contacts to where I can get the spare parts.
As you gain customers, do you have any data or just a good understanding on the repeat business that one customer would be able to give you, kind of a lifetime earnings from a customer, sort of? But when I don't know your context, you know it the best. When you get a customer to purchase something from you, is it reasonable to assume that they would need something else later and come back and purchase more things from you? Is that one of the great strengths of your business, is having those repeat customers come back for more materials to help them market their business?
After some time, you find that start fading away, so they'll come back, and you know, they'll need more stickers to, you know, be put on their cars, or either the if it's the signpost. After some time, because of the sun and the rain, you know, it will start fading away. So they will always want something that will look, you know, nice. So they will always come back. You know, the customers that I have, you know, there are many customers that usually comes every month.
Always briefly introduce Jane and her business, and then give her time to introduce herself and to tell a little bit about her family. So Jane is in the fish business, and she sells both fresh and dried fish, also in Malawi. She has 25 regular customers and more that she can get exposure to. The main thing that she is working on purchasing is a freezer, so that her fish can stay fresh longer. Her total sales are around 400 a month with expenses of 150, so she makes around $250 a month in net income. And these are her different products that you've been able to look at. Lake Malawi is a giant lake there, and there is fishing is a big part of the industry there. So the freezer will be 400. Then she's going to get some disposable plates and some wrappers. So the total loan amount she's asking for is 1,000. And then she has her income statement here showing her margins and how her expenses match up. Transportation is a big part of her costs, bringing the fish into her city. And then this is a picture of her and her husband. So Jane, please tell us about you and your business.
My name is Jane Ngolanga, married with 4 children and 6 grandchildren. I'm the owner of fish sales business. I offer both dry and fresh fish to my customers. I started this business after I identified a need in my community for convenient access to fish, as the nearest market is 8 kilometers away. To address this, I started this business to save customers the cost and hassle of transportation. If given a grant, I want to increase product supply due to high demand.
So you indicated that you have 25 customers today. I was curious how you wanted to grow the business. What is your desired number of customers that you want to be able to serve? That's my first question.
Like maybe 150. That's what I want.
Oh, 150.
150, Jane? Okay.
Yeah.
So my follow-up question to that is, in the loan that you're requesting, your business plan indicates $390 of that will be used to purchase additional fish.
Yes.
I was curious how long that supply would last.
If she buy with the 390, for her it takes maybe a week or 3 days to finish those to finish her sales.
Jane, what was your biggest takeaway or the biggest lesson you learned from your self-reliance business course?
I've learned a lot because after joining the self-reliance group, my business has experienced significant growth. I've gained valuable knowledge and to effective business management. That's what I've gained.
So thank you. I appreciate that you addressed when the electricity goes out, because you'll have a lot of fish. And so that backup plan may be necessary. And I'm wondering, do you have dried fish for an option? How long does it take for you to dry the fish? How do you anticipate keeping the freezer running?
That's what I said. I have a plan to use what backup power source, like a generator and solar powered refrigeration.
Okay, so do you have access to a generator?
Right now I don't have, but I'll buy it.
Okay. Do you have the money to buy a generator?
I think I'll make a plan when I get this loan. I'll make a plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this a seasonal business? Are there certain times during the year when fishing or the fish are less available? Or is this a very consistent business that you can run very consistently throughout the year?
I think this is a seasonal one. We can operate every year. Only that in June, fish are so very scarce because it's a mating season. So the fish go down deeper the sea, the lake. So when fishermen catch it, they catch it maybe a small amount, and it is very, very expensive. So when we buy it, we also raise the price so that customers can buy.
And I think that could be an opportunity for you with this freezer and with your new capabilities, that while others might have higher prices because of a low supply, you might be able to provide a better price and more consistent supply based on how long the fish might be able to maintain its freshness in your freezers. So I think I'm excited for you if you do receive this loan to be able to maybe have a competitive advantage in June, and this could be a really exciting part of your business. So
we are going to turn the time over to Jennifer for some good news. But
so Jane and Nazala, thank you both for your presentation. We love your business models. You're providing a service that is certainly needed in your markets, that you've both proven that you're a going concern, that you have a business that your consumer, your target market is interested in. And we think that your presentations were, well put together, that you've got some nice profit margins, and we are excited to announce that we are going to be funding both of your businesses.
I'm very, very happy, and I thank my sponsor. You are so sweet to me. I thank you so much. May God bless you so much.
We're excited for you to go sell a whole bunch of fish.
yeah.
I'm grateful for this opportunity. It's really something that will make a big change. You have no idea, but I hope you understand the impact that this will bring to to the business.
Thank you both for presenting. I want to thank you for your passion, for filling a need in your communities that make a difference in the lives of people there. So well done.
yeah, great job. We're so excited to support you, and we'll be cheering you on. We're excited to hear all the updates. So
Yes.
best of luck. Here we go.
Best of luck. Good luck.